Ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned, all contests this evening conducted under the rules of the Boxing Authority of New South Wales. Rounds will be scored on the 10-point must system. The Boxing Authority cut-eye rule will apply. The standing 8 count will be regarded as a knockdown. The 3 knockdown rule will apply in every round, and a boxer can only save by the bell in the final round. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first up, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 61.3 kilograms. And tonight wearing multicoloured trunks, white, yellow and blue. Originally from the Philippines and now residing in Liverpool in Sydney. He comes to the ring with a record of 47 contests with 23 wins at 20 years of age. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Roberto Ruiz. And ladies and gentlemen, introducing fighting across the ring from the red corner. Scaled in today at 61.15 kilograms. Tonight sporting purple trunks. Hailing from Adelaide, now residing in Queensland. From the Ray Giles Gym, he comes to the ring with a record of 10 contests, 7 wins. 2 wins by the way of electric knockout. A former Australian amateur champion in 1992. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Danny McGrail.
Hey, how are you?
Good,
Danny?
thanks, good, mate.
You've got a mouth guard, haven't you?
Yep.
Okay. I'll get him over here, mate. Righto, son. Come over. Okay, boys, you both know what this is all about. In the event of a knockdown, I want the standing boxer to go to that corner there, or the one behind me. Stay there till I tell you to come back. You must defend yourself at all times. You must obey my instructions at all times. 8 rounds, shake hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, 6 3-minute rounds.
You all right, Herbie? Harry? Let him go, mate. Righto, let him go. Righto, boys.
And the bell gets us underway for round 1 of this lightweight contest. Set down for 6 3-minute rounds between Danny McGrail in the purple trunks with the black trim and Roberto Ruiz in the multicoloured trunks. McGrail, 26 years of age, has fought on 7 occasions for 5 wins, 2 KOs. Ruiz, at just 20 years of age, has already fought on 24 occasions for 13 wins and 11 losses, 4 ending inside the distance. Both fighters a little bit wary early on in the contest. McGrail there countering well with a left hook, pumping out the jab. And already, Mark, we can see the hand speed there of the Australian causing his opponent some problem.
Yes, well, he's obviously taller in height there, Matt. It's interesting, though, how Ruiz, at 20 years of age, is almost a journeyman.
Yes, Ruiz has lost a 6-round decision to Nadal Hussein. Also lost to Rick Rayner and also Selwyn Curry. So he's tough. His trainer says that he's still a developing talent, but he is swallowing that left hand there of McGrail, who's pumping that out with a great deal of authority here in the first round.
Well, the talk today, Matt, was that Ruiz could cause an upset tonight, but at this stage in the first round, it doesn't look that way. Every time McGrail throws that left out, he's scoring.
And he's really throwing it with authority. keeping his opponent off balance, not allowing him to set himself at all. And there's a nice little short left hook there too from McGrail, who's really just playing with his opponent. Now he ups the tempo here with just 1 minute remaining. And Ruiz there backs into the ropes. And the referee now issuing a standing 8 count on Roberto Ruiz here late in the first round. He's fairly landed a blow on McGrail. He's worked beautifully behind the jab. There's that straight right hand there too from McGrail. Oh, and he's got him in trouble again. Ruiz goes down again for the second time in the first round. The third man in the ring is Charlie Lucas. And Ruiz in a great deal of trouble here in the first. Back he comes, digging a left to the body, but McGrail there equal to the task. And Charlie Lucas doing the right thing there, I think, Mark, stopping the fight here in the first round.
Yeah, absolutely, Matthew. The problem's always is with the shorter fighter, unless you're pressuring your opponent and cutting off his space, you're not going to be able to impose your will on him. And McGrail there just showed how, by using his left hand there and the occasional straight right, how he was able to find openings.
Well, he fought to the perfect plan. He established the jab, worked out that his opponent couldn't counter him with the jab, and then just upped the tempo when he wanted to.
Absolutely. You sort of feel sorry for Ruiz too, though, because he was probably a little bit nervous in the first round there. You can see here, see that straight right there. Every time he threw that, McGrail, he caused a lot of trouble there for Ruiz.
And that was, in fact, the second knockdown. Here's McGrail there, and that beautiful short left hook on the inside. That was, in fact, the first knockdown. Ruiz recovered quite well from that. And so Danny McGrail with a very impressive first-round knockout here over Roberto Ruiz.
Congratulations, that was a pretty tidy effort.
Yes, thank you, mate. For Mr. Lennon, that one's for you, mate. Cheers, thanks everyone for coming, and some family come down from Queensland, and thank you very much.
A very strong performance, Danny. You boxed very well indeed. There's a big future ahead for Danny McGrail. Well done, Danny. And our thanks also to Roberto Ruiz.
Trained by Ray Giles. He weighed in at 62.5 kilos with a record of 11 fights, 5 by way of knockout. Wearing the purple trunks, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Danny Bullstone McGrail! Ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner, trained by Stumpy Nielsen, he weighed in at 66.6 kilos with a record of 16 fights, 9 wins, 2 by way of knockout, wearing the burgundy trunks. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mark Franklin! Thank you.